Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this look, and today I'm so excited because I'm using my new Morphe Shadows that I got in the mail the other day. I posted a picture on my Twitter, but I was so excited to use these because I've heard such good things and they're such an awesome price for the product. The eyeshadows are super pigmented, but yeah, I would definitely recommend to go out and pick up some Morphe Shadows if you haven't already tried them. They're awesome. I will go ahead and get into this look and show you how to recreate it, and if you have any questions, comments, anything, make sure to leave them down below. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Alright, so first I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I'm just going to press this into my skin and focusing on my cheeks and T-zone because that's where my pores are largest. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I am using the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse in shade 200 Soft Beige, and I'm going to put it all over my face, and then I'm going to use my Morphe M439 to press it in. I do press it in on the center of my face and to distribute it because this gives me a more airbrush look, but I do buff it out around my hairline and around my jaw because then I don't have any lines of degradation and it really blends nicely into my hairline as well. And after I'm done buffing out the edge of my face, I'm actually going to go in with a makeup remover and take out the foundation that I put right underneath my eye, because this is the first time that I've used this foundation and it is quite thick, is full coverage, so I wanted to make sure it didn't look too cakey underneath my eye. So now I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NW20. I'm going to put it underneath my eyes. I am also going to prime my eyelids with this. This is a great eyelid primer and it's what I always use. And then I'm also going to put some down the center of my face, on my Cupid's bow, underneath my nose, and then a little bit on my chin. Then I'm going to go in with my Sigma F86 and I'm going to press this into my skin. I go back with my M439 and I am going to buff out the areas that I put in for my highlight, which is going to be my chin and my nose and a little bit on my forehead. There's still a little bit of foundation, so this is really nice to make sure it's really nice and blended in your contouring areas. So here's my before and my after, so you can see it is a full coverage look. Now I get to use my new Morphe palette. I am so excited about that. I only get 14 shadows to begin with, but I've already ordered more. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Cream Puff, and I am using a Sigma E25. Here's going to be my transition shade, so I'm not really being super clean. I'm just buffing it all over my lid. I'm going in with the shade Spice, and I am using that same Sigma E25 brush. I am concentrating on my lid. I'm going a little bit above my crease, but really just making sure that I buff that color out over my entire lid. It doesn't need to be perfect because we are still going to buff it out later, but you want to make sure that the color is even all throughout your lid. My crease color, I'm going to be using the shade Toasted Hazelnut, and I'm just going in with an e.l.f. angled shader brush, and I am starting in my crease and then also pulling it down along my lash line, making that C and backwards C. So again, just building up the color. You don't have to have a ton on your brush right away because you can always add more, but you can't take away. Then I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 to blend it all out. I'm going to go in with the shade Golden Glory, and to apply this I am using the Sigma E56 shader lid brush, and I'm going to get my brush wet. You can either use MAC Fix Plus or you can just use eye drops, and then getting the color on there I'm just going to build it up. Now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows really quickly. Today I am not using my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm actually just using an angled brush. This is just a e.l.f. small angled brush. And for the brow powder, I am using Physicians Formula. It is a quad case and it is called Canyon Classics, and I'm using the bottom right shade. And I'm just applying that like I normally would with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. And then I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Gel. Then one more time, I am going to go in and buff it all out with the Sigma E40. Now in my brow bone, I'm so excited to use this because I actually got this as a free gift. It is the Anastasia Pro Pencil in Base 1, and I'm just going to use this to highlight underneath my brows. Then I'm going to go in and highlight a little bit more under my arch of my brows, and I am just going in with the shade Peach from Bedhead. So using a shader brush from Bedhead again, and I'm going to also get my brush wet again, add that same peach color, and put it in as my corner highlight. This really brightens up your eyes and makes them pop because it attracts so much light. I'm going to go ahead and start my contour, and again I start at the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth and basically draw a line, but stopping halfway down my cheek. I am using the e.l.f. Glow in shade Bronzed, and I am just using a flat brush to put in that contour and then buff upwards. I want to make sure that you only buff upwards because, again, you don't want to ruin that lower contour with the lighter shade because then it's defeating the purpose of doing the contour. I will also add some in on my jawline because it adds a nice shadow. Also put this on the sides of my forehead, and don't worry, I'm going to be buffing this out. I just use any clean kabuki brush, and then I make that 3 just to stay in those same areas where you just contoured, but again, you want to make sure that you buff it out. I'm going to be going in with a highlighting bronzer, and this is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. The packaging on this is adorable. It has a retractable brush, and all of the product is actually in the lid, and it also has a mirror. I'm going to go in with my blush, and I am using another Physicians Formula in shade Pink Glow, and I am applying this with my Sigma F40. I'll be going in and putting on my actual highlight, and I'm using that same shade that I used for my brow arch, and I am applying this with the Sigma F35 tapered highlighting brush. So just lightly tap on that color. I'm going to go in and I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I am just going to apply my tried and true mascara, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in black, and just start at the base of my lashes and kind of wiggle at the base as I fan outwards. I'm going to quickly fast forward through this, and I also did my eyeliner off camera because I accidentally got out of the shot. I know that some people might be a little hesitant to add shadow to your lower lash line because you might think it looks a little too intense, but honestly, I just think it makes a look and it just connects everything. So I'm going to go in with Golden Glory again first, and I am using the Morphe M508, which is just the cutest little brush and perfect for smudging out your lower lash line. And then after I go in with Golden Glory, I'm going to go over that with Toasted Hazelnut. So again, just buffing over that color, making sure that I connect it up into my shadow on my lid and bringing it all the way down. Here is where I realized that I forgot to set my under eye concealer. So I'm going to go back in with my tapered highlighter and just set it with a matte powder. Now it's time for lipstick, so I am going in with Maybelline number 915 in Blushing Beige first. I'm just applying that all over my lips. And then I'm going to go over that with the NYX lip gloss in Creme Brulee. So that's going to do it for this look. So thanks so much for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.